Over the last couple of months, I've seen some massive changes. Now the borders have opened up and the tourists have started coming back. At first, they were only coming back in dribbles and small numbers. And I think there was full aeroplanes, or there was whole aeroplanes that only had 20 or 30 tourists on them. And now they're just coming in by their droves. So it's lovely to see that influx of people coming back. But we've got to put things in a little bit of perspective. 3 years ago, they had 6.5 million tourists coming to Bali over 12 months, mostly in these months right now. So we were looking back then at around about 500,000 or more tourists every single month, and now you've got in the vicinity of 50 to maybe 100,000. So it's nowhere near full capacity, and it's good that it's not full capacity, because to be honest, Bali's still got to gear up to it. Because they were shut down for 2.5 years, the infrastructure shut down as well, so the maintenance wasn't being done because the hotels had no money to perform maintenance. The restaurants had to get rid of nearly all of their staff because there was no one sitting at their tables. So to get all of that infrastructure in place takes a bit of time, and I'm so happy to say that the resilience of the Balinese people is just outstanding. They're nearly back to full capacity, and certainly what needs to be done is being done as quick as possible. So when you get here, if you're coming over from Australia or if you've been to Bali before, you're going to see Bali's a little bit different to what it used to be. It's still in a bit of a recovery phase. It's like it's had a natural disaster and it's trying to rebuild everything from scratch. And pretty much that's exactly what's happening. So one example of that is one of the most majestic and one of the most beautiful hotels ever seen in Bali, and it's called the Melasti. Now it's right down on the beach towards 66 in that sort of Legian Semiak area. It's absolutely stunning. It's old world charm, beautiful, huge pools. It's got the most ornate wood carving and stonework and stuff like that. It's just insane. I filmed a short piece at the Melasti a few weeks ago, and just after that I had a little bit of an incident and I ended up breaking my wrist. So I wasn't able to complete the project, and I'm only just starting to get to it now. So you might notice in the video I'm still wearing my gold chain, which I don't wear in public anymore because that's the reason I end up with a broken wrist. There are people around here that see a gold chain as a bit of a target, and I would strongly suggest if you're coming to Bali, leave your jewelry at home. You don't need it over here. This is a beachside area, and it was my silly fault for wearing it when I shouldn't have. But please enjoy my little view of the Melasti. It is a couple of weeks old. I'm pleased to say they were working very, very hard when I got there to do it up and to make it look fantastic. There was still scaffolding and stonemasons and people doing plaster work and refreshing carpenters and stuff like that. One thing that is just still outstanding, and one of the reasons I really wanted to talk to you about this, I jumped on Agoda just now, and there are still rooms at the Melasti, which is one of the biggest and the oldest hotels on the beach strip, and they're $33 a night on Agoda right now. So look, they've got a whole heap of different rooms. They've got villas, they've got family villas, they've got multiple family villas, so you can have 2 or 3 families all living in one giant big house, and multi-story interconnecting rooms, you name it. It's just fantastic. You can have your own privacy, and you're literally on the beach. And you've also got all the amenities of the pools, the open gardens and whatever. This is a grand old lady that really does deserve a lot of our respect and is worth checking out. So enjoy my little walk through the Melasti. If you want a really, really good, cheap accommodation, great value for money, fantastic. This place was probably $100 a day beforehand. Now they've just slashed it just to try to get some tourists back in and to try and get that momentum so they can build up to what they used to be. This is one of my number ones at the moment in that region because they are a fantastic hotel. It's just stunning rooms and lovely staff as well. Hope you enjoyed today's little adventure. See you when you get there. Many hotels, restaurants, cafes and whatnot have been shut down over the last few months because there literally hasn't been any tourists here at all. And now they're starting to come back. It's time to start ramping up the maintenance and trying to get it back into ship shape. And here in Melasti, it's they're actually open for business, but they're doing a few touch-ups while they can, while it's a bit quiet, so they can get right in and clean the place up. So when you get here, it looks just amazing. So I'm going to have a bit of a look around. It looks beautiful here. and certainly looks like it's a well-established hotel. We're very close to the beach here. Oh. Beautiful grounds, lovely gardens, beautiful wood carvings everywhere. But as you can see, they're doing a little bit of maintenance now. By the time you get on a plane and get over here, 90% of this will be gone. But it's nice to see that they are actually taking advantage of the downtime to clean it up a little bit and make it look nicer. I'm going to have a look inside the rooms as well, and we'll check it out. Beautiful, it's a superior room. Good sized fridge, nice bathroom, tea, coffee. Plenty of room to sit down. Look at this, out the only little veranda. Overlooking the pool. Wow. And that's a superior room.
Yeah, the new building.
Yeah. So that's pretty nice. I like that. We'll go downstairs and check this pool out too. That looks beautiful. So you do have some guests staying here already?
We have. So for today we have 10 rooms
Right.
occupied.
And how many rooms do you have all up?
193.
Wow, that's a huge number.
Yes.
So you're getting back to getting the kitchen, everything ready, and
Yes, already start in May.
Yep.
So the first May, second until in the middle of May, yeah, the occupancy is better. 15%, like 30 rooms.
yeah. And what about bookings for June, July, August? Many?
In July,
Still slow?
Yeah, still slow.
Yeah.
Still 15.
I've been getting people on my website, on my YouTube channel, asking me to come here and have a look because they've been here before, but they heard you were closed, so they're a bit worried that it is not open anymore. But I'm glad to say they're definitely open again. As I said before, they're doing a little bit of maintenance and just cleaning the place up, so when you get here, it's going to be nice and shiny. But they're open for business. And look at this beautiful pool.
Always keep clean during the coffee.
Yeah. And we've got the beach just there.
Yeah. The restaurant also over there, so they can have the breakfast in front of the beach.
Oh wow, so there you go. We've got a restaurant here by the beach, so you can have breakfast by the beach. Tennis courts?
Yes, tennis court.
Wow, that's cool. Are these a family room?
It's the suite cottage.
Right. They're nice. How many people can they fit?
Maximum 5 person.
Oh well, so that's good for a little family or something?
Yeah, for the family.
Beautiful. I get a lot of people with kids saying, where do I come and stay?
Yeah.
So that'd be perfect. Is it a couple of rooms?
Yes. So they can book like the connecting rooms.
Yep.
And also one family suite
Yeah,
for the family.
that's a good idea. And that's right on pretty much Double Six Beach, is it?
Yeah. Just close 5 minutes walking to the double six.
Yep. So you're in the thick of it. You've got Double Six up that way and you've got Kuta down that way. And sitting here on Melasti.
I show you one more.
Yeah, please. We're going to have a check out these family suites. So if you've got some kids and you want to come over, you want to be close enough that you don't have to walk to drive everywhere or get taxis. So this is a family suite. Look at nice little lounge room there. That's quite cool.
This is the pull down bed. So if they bring the kids, yeah.
Oh, you got 2 beds there.
2 beds there.
Well, that's all right.
Yeah.
And you got the big bedroom there, and a TV. Look at that giant big.
And also this room is a joint connecting room. This is the connecting door in here.
Ah, secret tunnel to the next door.
With the 2 single beds. So maximum if they book like the 2 rooms can fit for 10 people.
Oh wow, that's pretty good. Who's that handsome man? Oh, that's me. So check this out. There's a nice little bathroom, a shower and a bath, and another nice bloke in that sort. Look at these beds. It's just beautiful. I love the artwork here. Look.
Yes. traditional.
And let's check the bed out. Oh, that's nice. So that's pretty good. Right on the beach. Everything's just getting polished and smicked up, so when you get here it's just beautiful. You bring the family. If the kids are starting to bother you, you've got this little connecting room to another twin room next door. So that's a bonus. You can have 10 people here. Put all the kids over one side and then mum and dad and a couple of families can be playing poker or something on the other side. Like that.
We go to the restaurant. The restaurant is at the front.
Now I've only ever seen it from that side, from the beach. So I didn't know you had all this down the back. It's beautiful here.
We have also the garden over there.
Yeah.
Normally we can do like the wedding venue.
Oh, yeah.
As well, yeah. Before it kids played here,
I like
but
it.
now only 2.
Yeah.
We
Outdoor
can
shower.
run.
Oh, look at this. This is nice. That's a huge restaurant. And you say you do weddings here as well?
Over there.
Yeah, wow. They got live music up the side there.
Yes, please.
And then there's the beach right through those doors there across the road.
We
Wow.
have also the skyline on the top if you would like to go up.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Have a look
So
through
the
there.
buffet breakfast normally we serve over there.
Mm-hmm. And is that Western and local or?
Yeah, Western.
I like trying the local food, but sometimes I really just like what I'm used to, my Western food.
Yes.
So it's nice to be able to have a selection of both.
For now, the breakfast we do Western.
There's plenty of my wrongs just across the road. We can get some food. So beautiful outdoor area. He looks a bit like me, doesn't he?
Good.
I tell you what, I think that must be my bar across the road. Look what it's called. I'll go across there in a minute. It's called Bullshit Bar. Bloody cold beer. Must be owned by an Aussie, eh? Oh, this is gorgeous.
In normal, we have like the pool table.
Oh, wow. So you have a beautiful big outdoor entertaining area. Up here you've got, do you have live music normally?
Music,
Downstairs?
it's before when
Before?
the-
Oh, it'll come back.
So for the swimming pool, normally we have 3 swimming pools.
Yeah,
Yes.
3 swimming pools.
So just now near the superior room, that's the main pool.
Yep.
So another pool is in the left hand side of the lobby.
Right.
And one the small in near the foyer over there.
Right. That's pretty cool. These are a great idea, these villas. Because there is a lot of people saying, where do I go for it with a family? Now,
Yeah.
if you want a bit of activity and a bit of nightlife, Sanur is a little bit quiet for families, unless they're really young. I think younger family maybe Sanur better.
Yeah.
But here, if you've got teenagers and they want to party a little bit, they want to
Yes.
be out and meet people or learn to surf or something straight across the road there.
That's correct.
I know a lot of the guys who do the surfing lessons over there and they're really good. Or even dad, if your dad wants to go and learn to surf. I can't do it because I'm a little bit too big. Love these, everywhere you see these little statues, they're gorgeous. Well, listen, I just want to thank you for showing me around today.
Yes, thank you very much for visit the Melasti Beach Resort and Spa.
When you come, tell them Murray sent you and they'll look
Yeah.
after you. She'll give you extra special price.
Yes, please come to the Melasti. We give you special price.
They're looking after you, but you've got to book soon because once they start filling up, those prices like everywhere in Bali is going to start creeping up and up again. So at the moment, well, they've got beautiful special prices. Even if you don't know when you're going to come, just still book ahead of time. You can always change the booking. I'm sure they'll look after you. But right now they're really keen just to get that momentum, get it going again, get that restaurant open full, and
Yes.
just get back into business. It's been a tough couple of years, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Were you
more-
working right through COVID?
No, so I just like after COVID,
Yep.
and then no more work for 8 months,
Oh.
and then back to work in December 2020.
How did you survive? How did you manage? Just everyone helped each other?
Yes.
It's
Yes.
been-
Yeah. So because almost all of the people in Bali work in the tourism,
Yep.
so we just help each other, something like that. It's not really good for the.
No, it's been horrible.
Yes.
Since I've been here since December, we've been handing out sambako to so many people, so many community throughout Bali, just to try to help a little bit.
Yes.
And it's been so, and when you give one family sambako, they share it with all the other
Yeah.
family in the village and stuff.
Yes.
So there you go. Doesn't matter who you are, if you're working in Bali before COVID, had a good job, great steady income, 6.5 million people through the door every year, well, through the door of Bali. And now, because of COVID, most of those people lost their job. A lot of those hotels and restaurants are shut down. And the ones that have managed to be able to stay open are just trying to get back into the swing of things and build back up so they can be the same as what they used to be. But it's lovely to see that they're still working on cleaning them up and making them pretty. So when you get here, it's going to look just beautiful. And the staff are just so lovely. You'll absolutely enjoy every minute of it. So thank you very much. It's been fun.
Samurai.
Here we go. Check this out. Look. You'll be dreaming of giant snakes in the gardens in the middle of the road. Oh, I love it. They're beautiful. Look at this beautiful entranceway. The wood carving on those doors. Hey, you'd want to be careful coming out of that door at night.
No.
That first step's a doozy, isn't it? Okay.
The small bro-
Oh, there's another little pool there.
Yes.
Lovely. There you go. Oh, that's a nice little punch pool. So you got all these different little accommodation options.
Yeah, that's the deluxe room.
The little deluxe rooms.
Maybe one more, we go there.
Why not? Have a look.
The deluxe room, maybe just have a look on here.
Pool there. Another pool through the back. And this beautiful room here. Again, plenty of places to sit in. Oh, that's lovely. Another comfy bed. It's huge.
And also the big bedroom.
Oh, well, it's huge. Oh, look at that guy there. He looks like a nice guy. Yeah, hey, you've got a bidet and all in there. His and hers. Okay, well, thanks a lot. That's really exciting.
Thank you.
Maybe I'll have to come and stay here myself.
Yeah.
It genuinely sounds and feels like you're in some tropical rainforest here, and you're literally right off the beach. And even though you're in the thick of it, it doesn't feel like it. Doesn't feel like you're in downtown somewhere, whatever. You'd never go to Tokyo or any of the world's biggest thriving cities and have it so quiet as this. And that just makes the holiday just more relaxing and more peaceful and replenishing, revitalizing.